So far, today has been a really awesome day. Having some aminos via my Opa Greek Taverna glass. Thank you, Kostas. Today, I'm so proud of my youngest daughter, middle child, Natalie. She graduated from pre-K. I'm sorry, pre-K today. She would correct me on that. Aww. I'm so proud of her. Good job, Natalie. You rocked it with your spring program. You sung your songs, you did your motions, you did everything you're supposed to do. Awesome job, bunny. Also today, I actually toured the offices in downtown Iowa City that I was talking about yesterday in the boosted video. And I brought my daughter Jovi along. Erin, who kind of runs the place, she was so accommodating, so awesome, and just really nice to Jovi. It's probably gonna be a good fit. Now we're just looking at a timeline of when I can get in there. All of that being said, because it's Memorial Day weekend and Maureen's basically working all weekend, so I'm not gonna get to go many places, I figured I would take this weekend to kind of go over what I've been up to, where I was, and kind of why I took a break from the vlog. There were a bunch of different adventures, and I'm not gonna throw it all into one vlog, so I'm gonna kind of break it up into different parts throughout the weekend. But I wanna explain, I wanna bring you along for some of the cool things I got to see, and I figured this weekend would be the perfect opportunity to do it. For those of you that watch the vlog, you know that I travel a lot. Like I travel way too much at times, and this year is no exception. The beginning of the year is always the most complicated to navigate because you've got sales meetings for all your manufacturers that are usually out of your territory and in different areas, but they're cool adventures, but they're not in your territory. So you'll travel for that for a week, and then you'll come back to your territory and have to travel in there for a week. It doesn't leave a lot of family time, let alone vlogging time. And since the beginning of this vlog, I've always said family, health, work, and then the vlog. Those are my priorities. Setting those priorities, it has helped tremendously. It helps me be grounded on the other three priorities versus the vlog. So as much as I absolutely love the vlog, if my family needs me, work needs me, and if my health is at stake, then those take priority. I pulled up my calendar here real quick. Here, today is May 24th, I believe. Yeah, today's May 24th, 2019. And since January of 2019, I have been to Minneapolis, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, New York City, Jamaica, Fargo, North Dakota, Watertown, South Dakota, Omaha, Nebraska, Des Moines, Iowa, Kansas City, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, the Ozarks in Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Chicago, Illinois, Springfield, Illinois, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Houston, Texas, Galveston, Texas, Costa Maya, Mexico, Cozumel, Mexico, Las Vegas, Nevada, Dallas, Texas, now back to Iowa City. Those being said, there's a bunch of smaller towns as well that I've been to in between. Those are just some of the major places I've been to, but since I drive, I actually kind of work my way around and in between those places. This year, travel-wise, has already been kind of a crazy year. Since this is kind of part one of this series, I'm going to talk about the beginning, where I basically stopped vlogging. I did a vlog on Chicago. I was at the Audrey Ember meetup with the family and everything. Then we went to Michigan. And then from Michigan, Maureen and I flew to Texas and then went on a cruise ship. We were on the Royal Caribbean Vision of the Seas. I had never been on a cruise before, and we had a blast. It was a lot of fun, but I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't really think about it too much, but I figured because airplanes have decent Wi-Fi these days that a cruise ship would have good Wi-Fi. And I was completely wrong. I started documenting our journey down there and everything, and I started putting an edit together. And once we were cruising along on the ship, I went to upload, and it was impossible. Yes, they have Wi-Fi on the ship, and it works for like quick text messages and stuff like that. But if you actually want to upload something, I mean, I was having to type in a code every minute and a half to regain access to the Wi-Fi. So I would have had to sit at the computer and typed in the code, upload a little bit, and it was a work event, so that would have been impossible, and who wants to do that when they're on a cruise ship? That was the first part of where I finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna be present. It's not worth it to sit there and try to upload this thing. It wasn't an easy decision because it drove me nuts that I wasn't gonna be uploading, but I talked it out with Maureen, and it just made sense to be present in the moment and take a break from it. I put together this quick montage. This is kind of part of our adventure on the Royal Caribbean Vision of the Seas. Thank you. I'm gonna get stuck. All right, we made it to Costa Maya, Mexico. It was such a great adventure. It was a blast. We had a good time with the group we had. I don't know if we would have had the same amount of fun if it wasn't for the group of people we were with, because we all said we could all be anywhere in the world and it would have been fun just because of the people we were with. We might do a cruise again in the future, but it's not high on our priority list, we'll put it that way. But if Royal Caribbean, if you want me to vlog my journey and do a family vlog about your cruise ship, I'm all on board for a sponsorship. That's kind of part one. That's kind of where I started not uploading because I just didn't have the Wi-Fi. It was hard and I had a lot of work going on. And like I said, family, work, and health, that all takes priority over the vlog. And it just did. That is it for today's vlog. It's kind of part one of where we were, what we were up to. And I want to keep talking about that all weekend. And then at the end of the weekend, kind of update you on what my plans are and what I want to do with this platform in the future. I have to go finish editing the vlog for today, get that uploaded, get the kids in bed. Maureen's gonna go off to work, so a long night ahead of me. Again, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. I just have to say this really quick. I filmed all that stuff yesterday, and then yesterday evening, we actually had a pretty big tornado warning, bigger threat happen, and the camera, it happened while I was editing that boosted board vlog, and I picked up the camera on my way into our shelter and everything, and I vlogged some of it. I just wanted to get on here really quick before I play it and say, at no point did I choose vlogging over the safety of my family. Like, my kids were safe, I had them in there. My camera's always at the ready because I'm daily vlogging, so it was right next to me. I grabbed it, went in the shelter, and yeah, I vlogged a little bit while we were in there. Kids did awesome. They were so brave, and it was a serious threat, and there's been a lot of that in the Midwest this year already. So it was a very scary situation. Nothing came of it, luckily, but Maureen was at work, and she actually saw a tornado from work, and she doesn't work very far from our house, so it's nothing to mess around with. I just want to quickly give a disclaimer and say my family did come first and their safety came first before I picked up the camera and was actually filming it. So here is what happened that night after I had already filmed the vlog for the day. Update on the tornado scenario. We are hunkered down right now in our half bath. Got flashlights, food, helmets are on. I got my helmet right here. Maureen is actually at work, so it's just me and the kiddos. I got a blanket to drop on us if I need to. I'm keeping an eye on the news and everything. I think it's gonna be fine. Maureen actually saw a tornado from the children's hospital, which isn't too far from our house. So we are safe, we're good. Just gonna stay safe in this room until it's in, we get an all clear signal. So I'll check back with you soon. So the news just gave us an all clear. And I completely forgot I left my GoPro out here. I was trying to get the sky and I was doing a time lapse, so it'll be interesting to see what's on here. Made it. Whew. Let's check this out.